Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery, and those are my new Vivid they're my new Vivid Intense acrylics, and a little squirt did a couple of ounces of pouring medium, and I'll show you that in a minute. But right now I need to make sure that I actually zoom out, because the last time I did this I didn't, and that was not good. So I'm going to take these out of here and show you the colors I mixed. Now the only color that is custom is this lighter purple, and I used some of the dark purple with about half as much of the magenta and 2 or 3 little drops, actually probably about the same amount of white as I did magenta. So I'm going to move these out of my way, prepare my canvas, which is a 12 by 16 inch, and hope for the best. Now I did do a little, while I was mixing paint, I have a silicone mat, and I did try some cell activator, and it did seem to work quite nicely. That is Artist Loft White in the center, mixed with my usual float. Yeah, why are you not coming out? Well, there's going to be too much there. I keep doing that, so I'm going to keep moving. Alright, I'm going to let some of that paint spread down the middle. I push it a little bit toward the black. I hope there aren't too many weird things in there. I kind of felt one under the blade of my spatula. This is an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. These are on my Amazon link. I recommend them highly. I have like 5 now. I bought a couple and the rest were gifted to me. And I really appreciate having enough spatulas. Let me make sure that white's off there. Now the Mead and Black is also on my Amazon link. It's the blackest black I know of, even black enough to absorb that little bit of white that was right there. And I'm going to try not to worry about anything except for getting some paint covered on my canvas. And then I'm going to have to pick and choose colors that I like. And I'm not used to pouring out of little containers, little restaurant containers. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway. I used to do it all the time. I just find squeeze bottles, which are also on my Amazon link. On my Amazon link is on the link tree. The link tree is really close to the 15% off Colourarte coupon code. Now I like the spatulas because I can usually push a bead of paint right up. Do it on the other side. Because gaps are okay if you can fill them with your finger or something later, but they're not that great if you forget. Okay, this is legitimately my first try. And I'm going to start with trying to pour some Dioxazine purple. I'm assuming it's Dioxazine. It looks like Dioxazine. I'm just going to use, and this is the red that is not magenta. A little more down there. I kind of thought I should have made a pink and I didn't do it. But the magenta looks pink. Let's use the orange next. Hopefully pink, the purple, and the orange won't become mud. This is my magenta. Now I mixed the paints with a combination. I took a large container and I put about 25% of the amount I was going to mix into the bottom. Then I put Floetrol up as high as I wanted to go, and I doubled it with some base paint. This is that color I mixed, which is the purple with the magenta in it. And I think I'm going to go one more. I've got this turquoise. Is it turquoise what I want? No, I want this. I don't know what this is called, but it's very dark green in the bottle. Now it occurs to me that there's no sparkle in anything, and the Floetrol will do a nice job of leveling things, but I might want to grab myself something sparkly. In this case, I guess I'm going to use my usual go-to, which is the Mayan gold. You know what, I'm looking at this and I want some blue. There looks to be more paint than I should have on there. And the only reason I have any confidence at all is because I tried this in advance. Alright, so now what do I want to do? I want a swipe card. That's what I want to do. And this one will go across about 3 times. It's always nice to use the curved side toward the painting. Just make sure that that's open and flowing and shaken. I'm going to use the white and the black Amsterdam white, Amsterdam black, and Australian Floetrol. There is none of that in the Mayan gold. Now, a lot of times I'll let some of that flow off. I don't think this is any different. I think I'm going to do that, which may or may not be a good thing. I'm liking how lightweight it is. That's pretty beautiful. What if I got a playing card and I could just scoop right up? Yep. Loving those cells. It's definitely a lighter mix of paint, the way I made it. I am going to use my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula and my scrape dish to clean my card off briefly. I don't know if I'll be using that or not, but I'd certainly like to have a chance to contemplate that in a moment. This is awesome. If I use a little less Calic Verdure, I shouldn't need to drop as much off. And it doesn't seem like you need that much either. To get the desired results. Or anywhere near the same amount of pressure I usually have to use. Alright, closing in on this. Oops, put it right down on my other card. I love my OXO omelet turning spatula for so many things. You know what? I might want to try and swipe with it. Okay, let's do that. It's the small one. I like to use the bigger one for swiping usually. But I know that it'll work. See, I got a broad knife out just in case I thought I could use that. I've never used a tool that I was using just the edge other than acetate. been putting lines in things lately, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. And everything I try with this new Vivid Intense is new and fresh. I'm going to actually wipe that off. I might tip this a little bit. I might get that water off there too. Ooh, I bet a wet paper towel would work really well. I certainly could have used a whole lot less paint, I'm sure of that. I'm not seeing a whole lot of the gold, but just going to use the residuals from my spatula. And my silicone mat has a few dribbles and they're usable too. I have a basting brush and it is kind of an interesting thought to contemplate using that. I have just enough black dribbled down from the base coat to cover and just enough colors too. Alright, let's grab a basting brush, and if that doesn't work, I'll use a skewer. Especially right there. Alright, skewer coming right up, I hope. They all have so much paint on them. You'd think I use them all the time. Well, we'll give it a try anyway. I never did tip, but I'm not sure I really need to. I don't want to do all that much with the skewer, to tell you the truth. But I would like to use a few tools to see how I like how things are going, how the viscosity works. Still got a little bit of black in play. See if I can steal a little purple. I have no idea how this is going to dry, but I'm going to assume that it's going to be okay. And I hope that I'm right. Now I haven't torched. Not sure about that. Where's my straw? Might as well try everything, right? Alright, let's see what happens when I torch it. In a minute. All right. I'm not popping any cells, but I don't really care. I'm also not really seeing any bubbles. Oh, pardon me for being curious. This is my wild orchid. This is a Prizm Pour. Kind of like to see how the two work together. I like that actually. There you go, using up my 17 minutes. So please give me a thumbs up if you like what I do. I want to put a line or two of Chantilly lace in there too. That'd be pretty cool, huh? I think. Be the only sparkly thing in there unless the gold shows up. There is some gold. I'll drag that out so it's a thin line. Kind of also want to do some of my usual spiraling, just because I can. I don't even know if they'll stay. That's as good a reason as any to do it, just to see what will happen. Alright, so I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate your comments. Your donations through PayPal keep me painting and keep me on YouTube, and I really appreciate that. That one little place is bugging me. Usually I would have to go back and check. Evidently it was more than one place. And make sure there's no bubbles in the middle of my my spirals, but I don't think there are. I don't think that I can shimmer this at you, but I can certainly give you a close-up with the light on it, and maybe we'll see something worth seeing. I don't think these colors are going to lend themselves as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There is some sparkle in there. And there's some gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I can't wait to see how this dries. Really and truly. Don't forget about the 15% off coupon code for Colourarte. I'm an affiliate, so you help me out if you shop there. And I appreciate that. This is getting prettier by the moment. This is just getting really, really interesting. And I'm loving it. So I hope you come again. I have 28 lists of 100 videos. And the rest of them are organized. They're all organized by topic and genre. So if you can't find what you're looking for by going to my channel and checking on playlists, created playlists, all playlists, in something similar to that order, you can ask me because I'm happy to help you. I think this is going to get a few more sparkles. Excuse me, spirals. I have no idea why I said that. There, I don't think I've ever done that before. Alright, I like it. I got like a minute left. What have I not told you? Thank you so much for your kind words and your comments. You keep my morale boosted. My email address, should you want to purchase an artwork or get information about taking a class with me at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, is EASPB, and the word gallery spelled out, at gmail.com. On my Linktree, you'll find my website, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group, spring clothing underneath the video, and The Gallerist on my Linktree, and Society 6 on my Linktree. All have awesome stuff, and if you can't find what you're looking for there, just ask me, and I will try my best to add it. If questions are welcome and encouraged. I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. I'm trying to fit it all in right before I go. And no, I love you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. I'll say goodbye for now. Keep an eye out for my 2 books on the Amazon link. If you shop the Amazon link, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me out. And those 2 books are pretty cool. Or so I hear. Bye for now. Priscilla out.